This is the Old Vienna. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Yes, 6 rows. But isn't this lovely? When I make it, it tends to this, you'll see when you make it, this tends to pull in a bit. But then if you just, not, I didn't block it. All I do is I just pull it out a bit and leave it, you know, like this overnight in a book. I just put a book on it. And the next morning it was fine. So of Old Vienna, we need 8. So I've made 7, and this is what it looks like. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at that. 1, 2. This is the turquoise. That lime. Our sax blue. And our white. We put the blue behind it so you can see better. This is the white. So we are going to make another one. I need another one in this sax blue. So let's start with this one. This one was quite interesting, you know. I mean, we know I love granny squares, okay? We don't have to say it again. I can say that over and over and over. Let's put this way so that I'll know that's the new batch. Okay, so let's just get started. And we will start with a chain 8 and join with a slip stitch to form a ring. I guess start with a slip knot. Let's just put this one side so that we can do this. Sorry, Jan, we've got to move you because we need a white background. Chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And slip stitch in the first little stitch to form a ring. Right. And the way she does it is just chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. 1, 2, 3. And then into this ring, 2 double crochets. So this is going to form a 3 double crochet cluster. Then amazingly chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back all the way to this loop and make 3 double crochets into the ring. So it's 1, 2, 3, and chain 5. That feels a bit much, but just keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and again 3 double crochet into the center of this, into this ring. 1, 2, 3 double crochets, and a loopy corner of 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. And the straggler end obviously follows because we're working it in as we go. And another 3 double crochets into the center ring. 1, 2, and 3. and 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and then you meet up with the top of that so we are connecting with a slip stitch into the top of that double crochet. Now they want us to slip into that corner, so slip using the back of the top of this double crochet. On the top of this double crochet, again slip into the back, and then into the corner. So let's do that. Slip into the back, and it's just a slip stitch, and slip into the back of that one to get to the corner, and into the corner, and I'm making a single crochet. That's the bottom of my 3 chain. Now 1, 2, so that's my 3 chains. That is going to count as a double crochet. Now we're in a corner, and all the corners look the same. 3 double crochet, 5 chains, 3 double crochet. So another 2, 1, 2 double crochet, 5 chains, and 3 double crochet. Two and 3. Now we are making 3 chains to get to this corner. That's quite different from a granny. So 1, 2, 3 chains, and then a corner. 3 double crochet, 5 chains, 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet. Right, so it's very loopy because look, what we're making is old Vienna, and it's very lacy. So we're going to have 3 chains there, 5 chains in the corner. It's a lot of chains. Okay, now again 3 chains to get to the next corner. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and make a corner. 3, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 5 chains, and 3 double crochet as we turn the corner. Three chains to get to the next corner, and just another corner. 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3. No knots, no knots, no knots, don't knot. Beautiful, thank you. No knots. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains and 3 double crochet into that corners. Don't split. Sometimes the yarn splits, so I like to can't just carry on, I have to fix it. There we go. 3 chains, 1, 2, 3 chain, and this time we just go process of elimination again. 1, 2, 3, and a slip stitch. There we go. Okay, so now chain 3, which will count as a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 1 double crochet in the top of that double crochet, and 1 double crochet in the top of the next double crochet. So let's just check where we're at. We've done 1 on top of each of those. Let's just see where we are now. Let me just take another crochet hook. Row number 3. We've just gone up with the 3 chains to form a double crochet, and we've crocheted a double crochet into the previous one. We've crocheted another double crochet into the previous one. We're now going to do a corner, which is 3 double crochet, a 5 chain loop, 3 double crochet, and then as we turn the corner, we're going to start with our little pattern. So then we will do 1 on top of the previous one, 1 on top of the previous one, another 3rd double crochet on top of the previous double crochet, and we will chain 3, single crochet into the center of that 3 chain loopy there, and 3 chains, and continue. So interesting. Okay, so we have done 3 double crochet. Now we're going to do a corner, which is your 3 double crochet. Just pull out some yarn here. Hopefully no knots, just yarn. I love the way that this yarn just slides off the hook. 1, that's 2 double crochet. That's it, and 3 double crochet, 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 double crochet as we turn the corner, and then 1 on the top of each of these double crochets. We put another double crochet, 1 and 2 and 3. Now there where we thought, well, where I thought that 3 double crochet was a bit much, I'm going to do 3 chains, 1, 2, 3 chains, and a single crochet in the center of that center chain of that 3 chain, and then again 3 chains. Now on top of those 3, on top of each double crochet, put another crochet, 1 and 2 and 3, looks like. Yay. And then a corner. So we're going to do a corner. 3 double crochet, 5 chains, and 3 double crochet. 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3 double crochet, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. So now you need to do the same on this side and on this side, and then I meet you there. So all you're going to do now is 1 in each, double crochet on top of each one, 3 chains, single crochet in the center, and 3 chains, 3 double crochet, then you make a corner, which is your 3 double crochet, 5 chains, 3 double crochet, and you repeat. So I will meet you there. There we go. So now we're just going to end off round 3 by going chain 3, chain 3, single crochet in the center of that previous chain 3 space, and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and a slip stitch in the top of that 3 chains that served as a double crochet. That's 3 rows done. 1, 2, 3. Now row 4 we are going to slip stitch. We're on top of that double crochet. Now we have to slip stitch in the back of the next one, slip stitch in the back of the next one to get to those 3 double crochets. So let's do that. Slip stitch in the back of that one and slip stitch in the back of the next one. I prefer to slip stitch in the back, and then I'm going to do a single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and 1, and another one. Then we are going to do a corner, which is your 1, 2, 3 double crochets, 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 double crochet. When you get to a corner, you don't even have to think what to do. It's 3 double crochet, 5 chain, 3 double crochet. Now we are only going to go, oh, can you hear the little birdies? Double crochet into the first 3, top of the first 3. So 1 and 2 and 3 and chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to make a single crochet in the center of that 3 chain little loop. Let's call it a 3 chain, well, 3 chain space. I'm going to make a single crochet. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put another single crochet in the center of this 3 chain space, and I'm going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3. So that's what we've done. Chain 3, single crochet in the center of that chain 3 space, chain 3, single crochet in the center of that chain 3 space, and chain 3. So it's like a little loop. Now pass over those 3 and make a double crochet into the top of those last 3 double crochets, 1 in each. So it's 1, 2, and 3. So this is what it looks like. So now a corner, 3 double crochet, 5 chains, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains and 3 double crochet, and in the next 3, 1, 2, 3, you put 3 double crochets in the top of the first 3 double crochets you encounter coming around the corner. That's the corner, the first 3 double crochets. Just put a double crochet in the top of each one. And now we're going to do our little loops. 3 chains, 1, 2, 3 chains, and a single crochet in this center chain, and 3, 2, 3 chains, and a single crochet in the center chain, and again 1, 2, 3 chains. Now skip those 3, and in the next 3 double crochet on top of each double crochet. There we go. And then we're just about to hit the corner. So this, I've done 2 sides with you. So now go and do the last side, and I will meet you here at the bottom. So let's just end off this row with my last chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to connect to the top of that 3 chains. That is supposed to be a double crochet. So let's just look at what the pattern says we must do now. We are now going to chain up 3 and then make a double crochet into the next 2, so that you've got 3 double crochets like that. It's going to look like that because that's where we are. See, that's where we are. So 3 double crochets, chain 2, then we're going to do a corner, 3, 5, 3. We are very familiar with the corner now. Then after the corner we're going to chain 2, skip 3 double crochets, and put a double crochet in the top of those 3 double crochets, and then in that chain 3 space we're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, and put 2 double crochets into that center little loop. 1, 2, chain 1, and then I'm going to have to look for, in that 3 chain space, the center and the third, the second and the third, which is the second and the last chains, to put in 2 double crochets and then another 3, so that it forms this pattern of corner, 5 double crochets, 1 chain, 2 double crochets, 1 chain, 5 double crochets. So in my mind, I'm going to memorize this as corner, chain 2, 5, 1, 2, 1, 5, 5, 1, 2, 1, 5. That's just my way of memorizing it. Anyway, so I'll be doing, where are we now? At least one side, one and a bit side with you, and then get you at the end. So we're nearly there. This is the penultimate row. Okay, let's go. So we are going to chain up 3. Let's just do this. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, which is a double crochet, and in the next 2 double crochets, in the top of the next 2 double crochets, I put a double crochet in each. Then I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and skip to the corner. It seems like there's not enough chains, but it works out. And it's 1, 2, 3. Remember, we don't have to think about a corner. All the corners are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. I just have to count. 3 double crochet, 5 chains, 3 double crochet, 1 and 2 and 3. Chain 2. So before and after every corner in this row, we are going to put a chain 2. Now, we're going to skip the next 1, 2, 3 double crochets, and we are going to put a double crochet in the top of the last 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, and in the top of that first chain, put a double crochet. In the next chain, second chain, center chain, put a double crochet, 1 chain and 2 double crochets in that little loop, 1 and 2, 1 chain, and then in this 3 chain space, look for the chain. That's the first chain. The second and the third chain, I want to put a double crochet in that one and a double crochet in that one. So there we go, in the center one, and in the third one, put a double crochet. Then in each of the next 3 double crochets, put in the top of the next 3 double crochets, put a double crochet and chain 2 to get to the corner, and skip those 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and make a corner. And it's 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. We don't have to think about a corner, which is lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, turn the corner, and it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's just see what we've done. That's what we've done. Let's take out this hook. We came up, we did 3 double crochets, chain 2, then we did a corner, 3, 5, 3. Now this is what we're going to do for the next 2 sides until I meet you at the starting point. You're going to do, after the corner, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and then another 2 in those 2 chains, 1 chain space, into the little loop, 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and then find in that 3 chain space, find chain 2 and 3, put a double crochet in each. In those next 3 double crochets, on top of them, put a double crochet each, 2 chains, jump to the corner and make a corner. So do this side and the next side, and I will meet you, well, round about here. Okay, so see you in a bit. So this is where we meet up again. I have now done up to there. Now 1 chain, and I have to find the second and third and put a double crochet into each of them. So it's going to be 1 and 2 double crochets, and a slip to bring it all together. Okay, and now the last row is a single crochet into every stitch, but in the corner there's 5 chains. So what she wants us to do is in the corner you're still going with a single crochet into each stitch, but in the 3rd chain, which is the very corner chain, you put 3 single crochets. That it looks beautiful, right? But when you're making it, it feels a bit cramped. It feels like a South African taxi. You get in and they're trying to get in as many as possible. Okay, so let's get going, because this is our last row, and we are going to do 1 chain up and then a single crochet in each stitch, a single crochet. Now when you get to this is a 2 chain space, you can go into the chain, or just below like this, 1, 2 single crochets below and then into. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't change the look, and it's not I can't think of any negative effect it has. Here we get to our 5 chain. Let's feel a little bit cramped here. 1. So I'm going to go through them now because I want them fixed in their position. So it's 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, get to the 3rd one, and it's going to be 3 single crochet in there. That is cramped. Does look good at the end, but it is definitely cramped. 1, 2, 3 double crochet, single crochets into that 1 chain, then 1, 2 chains, a single crochet into each one, and that is our corner. That is what you're going to do in each corner. You're going to put, come on, you know what it's doing? It's catching. When the yarn splits, it catches on it. So don't catch on it, just come through 1 and another 1. Like, come on, my dear, come. There you go. Okay, so this is what each corner is going to look like. In the 5 chains, you're going to do single crochet, single crochet. In the 3rd one, 3 single crochets, and then a single and a single crochet. And then you just continue. A single crochet on top of every stitch. And this is your last round. This was quite, you've got, to me, you can't do anything else. I couldn't do anything else. That's because I've got to concentrate. What am I doing? Because I'm so used to doing granny squares, and here you've got to look where you're going. You definitely can't look away. So when I'm doing something like this, where I'm doing something different, I like to do it like a production line, where you actually, I do all the old Vienna squares at the same time. So by the time you get to number 8, by the 8th one, you don't really have to think much, you know. So there it is. It's just going to be a single crochet in the top of every stitch that we've made. So I'm going to meet you back here. So you can already see it back there. So you just do that, go around. Remember what to do in the corner. In those 5 chains, it's going to be single crochet, 3 in the center chain, 3 single crochets in the center chain, single crochet, and then just 1 in each. Okay, meet you back at the end. So we're coming to the end. If you've done all your single crochets, yay! So the last, just get some yarn out there. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm just going to slip stitch in the top of that and through this one. There you go. And fantastic. Nice and tight. You see, what it wants to do is it wants to pull in a bit. I didn't block it. Actually, when I left it in a, if I put my hand like this, put my fingers on it, and I just put it down like this, you know, it's fine. You know, if I prefer to just do it like this. It's like ironing it with your hand, you know. I'm not a big fan of blocking. I mean, if you have to, you have to. But this definitely, once you've got it done, in the blanket, I'm sure it's going to be perfectly square. There we go. Work in that one end. And we have to make 8 of this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and I have another one here. I just thought, what the heck did I count wrong? 8. This lovely green. To me, this looks grass green, but what does it say? Tiger lime. Okay, so we need 8 of these. I'm just going to work in that end, and then I see you when we start the next block, which is the first 3 blocks is a little bit complicated because it's not my usual granny squares, but it's just to mix things up and make it look a bit different and a bit pretty. So see you with the next square.